26-year-old American Julian Suri created a spot of history last month. With his victory at the Czech Challenge and then a 4-stroke win at the Made in Denmark, he became the first player to lift titles on both the Challenge and European tours in the same season. Anna Whiteley caught up with Julian to see how he's dealing with his newly elevated status.
Julian, what an unbelievable year this has been for you. You started the year outside the world top 1,000. You're now just outside the top 100. Could you have expected to have won twice this year?
That's definitely the goal, to start out every year and to climb up the world rankings and stuff. And but it's kind of the way it's unfolded, and especially in the last couple months, going from where I was on the Challenge Tour to now being in a position to possibly qualify for all the Race to Dubai events. It's been kind of a whirlwind thing, but I've enjoyed it. And at the end of the day, you're just playing golf, which is what I love to do.
And before we talk about your European Tour win, just to kind of give us a background on your story, because obviously you're American, but you've come through the European system. Why did you make that decision? The
whole traveling around the world really appealed to me a lot, and I'd seen Brooks do it. He did a really good job. I grew up playing with Brooks, and now playing with Chase. He's doing a similar route on the Challenge Tour this year. And I think there's something to be said for playing in all types of conditions and different types of courses, and kind of adjusting to stuff on the fly like that. And I don't regret it at all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, on the Challenge Tour, we were just saying, you go to places like Kazakhstan and India. How have you found the traveling, and where have you enjoyed playing the most?
The traveling's been cool. It's good because you got a good group of guys, and you got you kind of see the same guys over and over again, so you kind of have someone, a group to stick with. But as far as enjoying, I enjoyed it in Czech when I won. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I enjoy winning more than anything else, so I'd probably say that.
That was a big week for you. Tell us about that final day, because it was a tough one, but you carried it off so well.
Yeah, and that's I've been playing really well, almost flawlessly. I was 21 under through 3 days, so I was making a ton of birdies, really playing great golf, and had a couple hiccups there on the front nine on Sunday, and me and Tapio, I think, were tied going into the back nine, and I've always felt I play my best when my back's against the wall, and I kind of felt on number 10, I was like, look, it's do or die. You might as well get going, and I made 4 birdies in a row starting on 11, and then kind of didn't look back from there.
Yeah, and it obviously gave you a huge amount of confidence coming into Made in Denmark. The European Tour, I imagine, is a very different ballgame to the Challenge Tour. How much bigger? I mean, the views here, the venues, and the locations are incredible. How have you found transitioning onto the European Tour events?
I actually haven't found it to be that different, because once I enjoy playing in front of the crowds, and playing at Himmerland in Denmark was unbelievable. That was the most fun I've had on a golf course ever. I think Himmerland Hill, obviously the 16th hole, the par 3 is electric, but even every other hole, everybody's clapping to like a beat when you walk up to every green. I think on Sunday we had 14 out of the 18 greens that people were clapping when we got up there. So I've always kind of enjoyed performing in front of people, and that kind of just fired me up, I've enjoyed it, and going places like this is unbelievable. And
it's always very exciting for a golf fan and anyone in golf when a new name like Julian Suri comes up and he wins on tour. How have you found the attention and just the idea that people are talking about you on tour? Yeah, no, it's cool. It's definitely, where I want to be. I want to be at the, maximize my game as best as I can. But, at the end of the day, once you tee it up on the first hole, it's go time, and you kind of forget about all that. But it's definitely nice. There's a good group of guys again here on the main tour, and nice camaraderie, and everybody's pretty friendly, so it's nice. Well, you must be so fired up for the rest of the season now to hopefully make it to the DP World Tour Championship. What's your schedule looking like for the rest of the year? So I'll play this week, and then next week at KLM. Then I'll go home for 2 weeks. I got a friend of mine's wedding that I'm going to go to. And then I'll come back for the Dunhill, which I'm extremely excited about. I've never played any of those courses. Yeah. And then Italian Open and Valderrama, and then whichever playoff events I get into based on my position. Lovely stuff. Well, best of luck. It is always great to see fresh talent out on tour, and this is just the beginning, so enjoy the journey. Great. Thanks so much. Appreciate it.